What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Barz and Shotz, the podcast. This is episode 169. You got myself, Flaw 700, and you got Ant the Great One. What's going on, man?
What's good, bro?
Yeah, chilling like a villain, man. So you already know, man. Start the episode off with that question. How's your mental health, man? How's you doing?
Man, I'm doing. I got a lot going on. I ain't going.
You act like you ain't know that was coming.
Got a lot going on, but it's nothing I can't handle. Nothing. It is crazy, but it's one of them things that I got to handle on my own. I can't really talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But it's we talked about it off air or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm all right. I'm chilling. Everything's cool. The family good. Everything good.
Yeah, cool. How's my mental health, you ask?
How you ask your mental health, I ask.
My mental health is good, man. And I'm glad that it is, because I'm a fighter. I can't help but keep fighting. Once I saw that image of the guy chipping away at the wall, and when he gave up, he was just like inches away.
Yeah.
I can't get that out of my head. And just, I'm thankful. Like, for me, I know a lot of people, like I remember when Big J used to be on the pod, and I said I would love to hear people's struggle stories, because coming up, people always just got on the scene balling. Like, you didn't know how many times they told Diddy no.
Right.
You didn't know how many times they told Jay-Z no. We don't know. We just go, man, these guys are balling. I was the one saying I would love to hear how hard it was for these guys, because it kind of makes your story sweet. Because if somebody's telling you no a million times, you just think you ass. Like, damn.
Or then you see what type of no they got versus the no's you get, and it's like, damn, I
don't know if it's that. If you're getting no's, cool. But when you see an artist, you just see them on. Like, no matter what artist or what successful.
Especially now.
If you just see somebody like, damn, you on. But what did you go through? I don't know. I be wanting to know that. So, like, I never equated struggle to being on. I just like, man, I guess you guys just walked into the office and now you guys are millionaires. But everybody tells me no.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
that's part of it, though.
But now you know it's part of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean about, I'm happy that I got to see their struggles, because it's a story that then you have to tell when you make it. Like, okay, this is what I went through. Almost gave up right there. I kept fighting right here, though. And now we here.
I'm in the nose stage right now. I'm getting a lot of no's and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like how you feel. Like, soon, I don't want to stop right before the breakthrough, right before I push through.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's keep me motivated. I'm still good, like, you know what I mean? So,
and for those listening, the no stage is better than the I'm not going to do a stage. There's a few stages. There's the, well, I ain't going to try.
Right.
Then you're never going to get nowhere.
Right, because last time, yeah.
You know, I ain't doing that again.
Right.
But the no's are, the more no's you get, that means you're closer to the yes.
Yep.
As the doors that keep slamming. But that means you're getting closer. So if you're listening to this and that's like something you didn't know, definitely take that jewel, stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
You already.
Because that's where I'm at with it. Real quick, man, before I got here about an hour or two ago, remember I said I was going to pick my son up from school and I was going to let you know if I was going to come through or not or whatever?
Yes.
So my son goes to school out Ewing. And so today I went and got my plates changed, right? Got some work done, and I'm changing the car over to my name, new plates. But you know what I didn't do? The Gemini and me, I didn't put the plates on. I'm riding around with plates that don't exist.
You got one?
I got the plates, I just didn't put them on.
Did they pull you over?
Yeah.
I knew
so,
it. Yeah, I fucking knew it.
So I'm right, but not thinking. I'm just like, yo, I'll do it. This is just me, bro. I'm like, I'll do it later. I got to stop that. Yeah. I'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Instead of just doing it right then and there.
That's be my problem sometimes too, man. I be putting shit off. Like,
put it off.
I do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot right now. I get to it in a minute.
Get to it.
But then 4 years later, it's like,
4 years later, you ain't get to it.
This motherfucking painting right here?
Yeah.
Look, bro. I've been meaning, that shit been there for like 7 months, bro. Like, literally.
And it's crazy because it'd be halfway embarrassing, because the paperwork that I needed to transfer it to my name been sitting on my desk for a while. I get the motor vehicles thinking I finished it. Lady look at me like, you ain't even finished it. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, Jack, I could have been did this shit.
Right.
I didn't even look at it. I'm just like, oh, let me take this down, bro. I gotta do the leg work in all of this. But I brought that up to say, I had an encounter with a police officer. And it was historical for me. I hope that it meant something to that gentleman. So let me tell you. Lights up on behind you. All you know is the lights flashing. You don't know who's in that car. Could be a dickhead, or it could be a well-mannered gentleman or young lady. You don't know. young African American guy gets out the car. Got to be young. One of them fresh fades, mustache, no nothing. Just
oh yeah, he fresh.
He fresh.
Yeah,
he don't know nothing. So he goes to the passenger side, has me to roll down. Once he pulls me over, I said, I get it. My plates ain't on. I got you though, fam. Just go through the motion so I can tell you my plates is here. You can let me go. Like I get it. So I rolled the car window down, and he asked me for my license, registration, insurance, and all that. So I give it to him. Then he goes, okay, wait right here. Boom, boom, boom. And I hit him like, I know what this guy wants. So it's just him, and I'm giving him energy. He give me energy. I mean, license, registration. Here you go. Hey, here you go. You know, cool. Boom. He walks away. Keep in mind, you know the procedure. Starts off one van. Next thing you know, it's a few.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and at the end of the day, what's running through my mind is I might be a rookie, might be a little nervous, but depending on who you back, the backup could be the trouble though.
Right.
The backup could be
fuck that, arrest him. Bitch.
The backup could be like, nah, exactly.
Grip him out the car real quick.
That's
like,
real. Fuck that. Arrest him for not switching the plates and riding. I don't care that the plates are in the car. They're not actually
or citing or at least citing.
Right. Right. So officer comes back to the car. This time he got his boys with him. I look. Now I'm T. Now he got his boys with him now. And now I'm like, oh, okay. I'm feeling the type of way now.
Scared as shit.
Yeah, he got his mans and them with him.
Yeah.
They got nothing better else to do. Remember, we're out yoing. Ain't shit happening. So they think they got on one. That's the thing. When you black and your plates ain't matching, they swear they got on one. And that could be a little not trying to take up for the cops. I am not.
So I see
but they go fishing.
Now. First of all, you probably just came from the gym. But you all brolic and shit.
No. I was just picking up my son from school.
He seen you. Your plates don't match. He like, oh yeah, we got one. We got one. Yeah.
We got one. And you know.
But your son in the car.
My son in the car.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
My son in the car. So all that's going through my mind. So I'm expecting my son to say something. My son ain't say nothing. He chilling, cool.
Right.
Like, he didn't go, oh my God, the guy's behind us. Like if it was like my daughters, they might have been like, because you know girls be on it. My son was just back there chilling. After it was done, he asked me what was that about. I told him what it was.
Yeah.
But he back there chilling. He on the phone. He not thinking nothing of it. But the gentleman comes back to the car, the police officer, and he can see my place. My place is on my passenger side. I just got him out a few hours ago.
Still in a little motor vehicle, plastic.
Still in plastic.
Yeah.
It's sitting right there next to me. So he sees it. So he runs the plate because the place is coming up as, you know what I mean? They're not registered. They're like ghost plates.
Right.
So he think I'm riding dirty. But when he comes to get the paperwork, he saw the plate. So he went to look at the place and saw that it matched up with what it is now. I just got to put it on. He was like, hey, man, you know, y'all need to put these on because, you know, people see you riding around.
Bro, I just came from the spot. You can see.
I just came from the spot.
It's still in the plastic with the little seal on it, bro. Relax. Like.
Yeah. But he handled it in a great manner. Now, I say it was meaningful for me because if he's new, he needs interactions with people like me. So maybe it could ease his nerves a bit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people dickheads.
Yeah, imagine if I would
you see the place right here. Like,
imagine
why you coming? Like,
imagine if I would have been like that.
Yeah.
Now he on edge next time he stops somebody that looks like me.
Is he gonna be on it? Like
this
last time this shit flipped on me. It was just a simple interaction. He flipped on me. Like, yeah. So that it go both ways though.
It do.
You know what I'm saying?
You right. So if I give him possibly, and I'm just saying he a new flatfoot. I don't know if he is.
Right.
But let's just say he is a new cop. And he needed that interaction with me to be safe because what do all police officers say? I don't feel safe.
Everything's safety. It's all about
safety, right?
Right.
So if I'm giving you that, hey, I look like you. I'm a big black guy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's the thing. Once you got size on you and you black.
They threaten immediately.
I'm threatening immediately.
Immediately they threaten. Yeah. So my thing is, it go both ways with that too. We as the community need that kind of policing as well. The people cops that use common sense too, that can see like what's going on and shit like that. You got cops that be dickheads and shit. Like I see it all the time on the book. So shout out to the situation. You know what I mean, for playing out.
I felt safe immediately when he pulled up. Like as soon as he came to the side,
you knew you was good because
I felt good.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you good energy. You get what I'm saying? Like, here you go, sir. I mean, like boom, boom, boom.
Right.
So I hope that he took that. And you know, it made his night. Like I said, I might be blown out of proportion. You get what I'm saying? Because of all, but for me, for what happens, you never know who's behind you. All you know is the lights is flashing, and sometimes you make it out, sometimes you don't. That's just the way it is.
Especially now.
Especially now.
Shit is crazy. Like, so, you know, we at some point, us as fathers, especially a young black man, we got to have that conversation again. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably had it already with your older son. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? But we definitely got to have that conversation again. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure our kids are aware of what they do in them situations. You know what I'm saying? My daughter getting older, she like to drink now and shit. So I be having to let her know all the time. Like when you out and about, just, watch your mouth sometimes when you around police. Not saying, do everything they tell you to do, like, but just you don't got to talk slick to them all the time. You know what I mean? Like, get yourself in more trouble.
Yeah. So he gets to the crib. And my son, he loves him some 2K, right? So every time I pick him up, he wants to play 2K. So we got the Xbox. What's that? Xbox One? Not the Xbox. Whatever the new one is, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever that new Xbox
S
is.
series.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Xbox X series. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they all allow you to play music, but ours got the Spotify set up. So we playing 2K. Now, I know I raised him right because usually he goes to the Michael Jackson 25 anniversary collection. I think Billie Jean or Beat It is I think Billie Jean is his favorite joint.
Yeah.
He normally go to the Michael Jackson joint. My son 8.
Yeah.
So for him to seek out Michael Jackson, I get
Michael.
points for that. But recently, I discovered who his favorite rapper is.
Oh, man. Uzi?
No. And I'm just looking like, well.
Savage?
No. He's and I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way. I am not, but I'm going to speak about it anyway.
Right.
The Extension kid.
Yeah, what's up with this kid, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do they love him so much?
I said, son, this is the funny part to me, but it let me know where rap is going, though. It just let me know. I said, son, why is he a favorite rapper? Because he can sing well. Hey, yo, when you somebody's favorite rapper because you can sing.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's and you know how you give somebody a shot? Like I said, I'm not dissing the kid. I never listened to nothing he ever did. I only know what people told me, right? And it's a lot of emo, a lot of depression, a lot of sad, a lot of why me, a lot of victim. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I'm playing 2K with my son now, listening to Extension, and I'm listening. I'm trying to feel it. Like, these let this come on, like, oh man, I slept on this kid this whole time. Let me go cop something.
Is he fire?
It's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me. It's a lot of like rap rock.
Yeah.
Because I'm big into production as well. So I'm not going to be a fan of the rock rap blend. Didn't listen to
You ain't like the Run DMC Walk This Way?
Let me tell you something crazy about it, bro. Let me tell you something. My mom and grandmom, rest their soul, would tell me that was my favorite song. I don't recall. I don't recollect that.
Weezy fuck with the rock rap.
Didn't like nothing rock he did.
He had a whole album or two.
Didn't listen to it. Shit. Who else? Jay-Z and Linkin Park. Didn't listen to none of that.
I mean, that wasn't.
It was.
Yeah.
Didn't listen to that. Did you?
I didn't like that. I didn't fuck with that.
Okay, then.
I mean,
it's not my thing. We are a boom bap.
Yeah.
Type of people. Like, our music is different. Like, they should not cross. You get this? I mean, I'm not gonna say they should not cross because obviously it's lucrative.
I just feel like those artists we speaking of took advantage of the situation, the spot they was at the time and shit, and understood it's like it's gonna sell. Like
Run DMC, that was huge at the time. That was the biggest thing at the time. What Lil Wayne did,
can't say that was the biggest thing at the time, or what Hov did. I can't say that was the biggest thing at the time. No, not at all.
I just think what Wayne was doing was like
he was just tapping into a fan base that he garnered with doing some of the things that he was doing,
and that lifestyle.
You know what I'm saying? The skater style.
Yeah, because I think that
skinny jeans shit, like all that weird
Dipset
shit,
made it into a fashion. Lil Wayne really
took that shit, like the culture.
The culture.
Yeah, he took the culture. They took the fashion. He took the culture.
Yeah.
Like,
so
type
he took the fashion from them and still deep dived into it. Now he skateboards.
Yeah, avid skate.
He used to walk around with a guitar. Like
he weird as hell, bro. He wear weird shit. Like I don't know. He Lil Wayne. He can get it off though, cause he Wayne. But some of that shit is questionable.
They say father time is undefeated for old people, and father time is undefeated for young people who become celebrities when they're 5. They have no life.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, Lil Wayne, you can name so many people who, once you become a star, like Lil Wayne has been a star, not star, but famous and never needed nothing since he's like 8, 9.
Nah, really, it's like in his hood, like type shit. This is like 10, like 11 type shit when he first signed with them niggas. Like, that's crazy.
Now imagine
that's
you just
crazy.
never.
He's 40 now. Like, bitch, that's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So he doesn't know. He doesn't have nothing to be like, nah, this. Like, if you was to get a bunch of money today, you would still remember where you come from. And
bitch, I still eat chopped cheese and all that.
Still
like,
eat chopped cheese, but he probably, what corner store was he going to? He was eating filet mignon at 10 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was getting.
He been living.
He was having threesomes at 11, probably. You get what I'm saying?
He been living the lifestyle he living for a long time.
Yeah, so like I get it. You get what I'm saying? But they just do it in the public eye to where you be like, that's a little different. You get what I'm saying? Jay-Z. Money grab. It's another way to just resell another album. Like he's a hustler. Like if I can repackage my blue tops,
absolutely,
I'm gonna do it.
And that's all he did.
That's all he did.
Put another name on it. Still sold.
What do you do? Blueprint Live.
Still sold. Unplugged. Unplugged.
Same song, just live. Here you go. More money. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm a hustler.
Shout out to Hov for the live album, though. I'm a fan of those live albums, bro. That artists doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they be dope. You know what I mean?
Song Cry Live is my thing.
Nigga, that whole shit is my thing. I fuck with that Unplugged album. But what I'm saying specifically, if you look historically in live albums, they usually do well. Like the James Brown Live at the Apollo shit. Bitch, that was my grandma's shit, yo. Like, bitch, that's all she played through the house on Sundays, bro. Like, I mean, soul. I ain't know it sold like it did, bro. Soul. Like, crazy.
Yeah. So,
where we at today?
Speaking of rock, Chris Rock.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. Let's get it.
Speaking of rock, Chris Rock. Man, he told us he was coming when he was ready.
Shout out to The Rock, bro.
The Rock? Dwayne Johnson?
Chris Rock.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Rock, Chris Rock.
That was Red Dwayne Johnson.
My fault. Shout out to The Rock, Chris Rock.
Yeah, shit. The original The Rock.
The original The Rock.
The Rock.
It's the Espinol. I don't know how to call it. Espinol.
That's what you sipping on?
This tequila, yeah.
Okay.
This is my daughter's birthday bottle. She ain't want no more. She ain't want no more. Feel me? So I told her I finish it 50 pie. Every time I do the pot, I have something. You know what I'm saying?
He told us he was going to respond when he was good and ready. He never said he wasn't going to touch this. He never did.
Right.
I remember him saying, I'll talk about it
when I'm ready.
When I'm ready.
When I'm ready, yeah.
So, anybody shocked that he would wait till the bag came, which, bro.
Smart, duh.
The smartest
build
thing
the
you could possibly do,
He build the anticipation. He ain't no spring chicken. He know how to do this shit.
First ever Netflix live.
Right.
And he even messed up on it. I was watching it.
Yeah, because material, he did it already. Charlamagne and them said they saw the material.
Well,
before.
all comedians do it. They
got to test it.
They test it overseas or somewhere else.
When I went to see Deion Cole live, bro, and NJ Pack, he said, bro, I'm testing material out so I can film this new next special, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da. So,
what you think of Deion Cole?
Fucks with him.
I think he's hilarious.
Fucks with him, bro. That's my guy.
He's
hilarious. Fucks with him.
He's hilarious. So Chris Rock, and I'm watching, well, first off, I'm on the Twitters and Facebooks, and Chris Rock has a lot of haters. I'll say that.
Damn.
People didn't think it was funny. But I say,
I mean, he's not hysterical, funny kind of comedian, bro. If you looking for the same type of laughter or like boisterous laughter that Chris Rock Kevin Hart may give you, it's two different types of comedy, bro. Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying? He more of a like talking, informative, making shit real funny type of comedian. You know what I mean?
And the narrative was always the same. I never thought Chris Rock was funny. So to me, it sounds like you're not giving him a chance now.
Right.
Because
you already got your
mindset on what you think of Chris Rock. Because personally, me, there's a few things I haven't laughed at some Chris Rock, but I found this to be hilarious. I laughed the entire time. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, either I was chuckling or I was laughing. Because the shit when he say, never have any of us been interviewed by the person that cheated on his fam.
That's crazy.
If that ain't hilarious, I don't know what is. Hey, I did it. How'd that make you feel?
Yeah.
And Will sitting over there with tears in his eyes.
Yo, that was the craziest.
I don't know if first off, I'm gonna give Will some credit, fam. I heard he was tired. Man just got finished flying.
Fuck all that, man.
I'm just trying to make excuses for the tears. Bro. No. I'm trying to make excuses for the tears.
The tears, bro, listen.
So he was crying?
Yes, bro. Okay, listen, he should. Guess what? With reason, bro. That's some shit. Think about the position he was in, bro, in front of the world, having to hear about an entanglement from his wife, from her wife's son friend, from his son. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Here's my opinion.
That's crazy. I couldn't have did it. He's a bigger man than me, man.
But here's my opinion on it.
The Pac shit, flashbacks all in his head while that shit going on. Like, come on, man.
Here's my opinion on it.
This is a lot.
If I'm Will Smith, like these are things that people are pointing out, right? And I'm putting it together myself. So no homo or pause if needed. Will Smith is a great looking guy, built well, has no problem getting any woman he desires.
Bro, he loves Jada though. He loves her.
What I think he
You know
loves,
what I'm saying?
what I think he loves is the family. I don't think
That
he
too.
cares. Fam, if August is in my bed driving my car, I don't think he's showing you signs he doesn't care about Jada personally, fam. I don't care who's smashing my wife. I know what that energy is.
Crazy.
I know what the energy is. I do not care, fam. He didn't smack August. He didn't go looking for August. Listen.
You're right.
If he really
because
loves,
because he couldn't, bro. That boy would die if Will smack him, bro. He got some type of, I mean,
so with Chris Rock, what's he did?
bro. No, I'm serious. August got some. He's ill. He's a sickly kid type shit. You know what I mean?
That
like,
does not mean you can smash my
bro.
fam.
That don't mean he can smack him either, bro. He's going
That don't
down if
mean
he
you can-
smack. Bro, listen. I don't know how it happened, but it happened.
No,
he
it
said
happened.
he had Will Blessing. Remember, he said he had Will Blessing, bro.
So listen to me what I'm telling you. How can he love his wife in the manner that you're saying? If I'm saying, hey, August, what I'm
Yeah.
telling you is,
I get what you're saying.
What you're telling me is, you got August in your bed. I got 20 bitches over here. I do not give a fuck. I'm telling you what
That just go to show you it hit different when your wife do it, bro. You get what I'm saying?
No, he didn't want to be.
Oh,
I'm
you saying he didn't want to? He didn't want to be with her. He just wanted to keep the family
keep
together.
the family together.
So he was with her for the family to be together.
I think he loved her at first, but what Will Smith said, see, here's the thing. I like putting pieces together.
Right.
Like, people will tell you their story without telling you their story. But Will Smith did say, and he's on record by saying he went through a divorce once and he will not go through a divorce again. That's why he's still married to Jada.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because his first son,
Yeah, he said, I'm not doing no more because this is his passion to have a family, but or to keep the Smiths together and to keep his money because Jada might walk away with everything.
Yeah.
Because so it's his empire and his kids are grown now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't have to be kumbaya taking pictures together. We got a house together. We are a family. We can do what we want. It's just the one guy that she chose just happened to just run his mouth. They've been doing it for 20 years.
Young boy though, like he on some like dang, like so okay.
She shouldn't have put it on.
So now, I mean, it's Jada. You know, I've been loving her since a different world. Though. She been raw since a different world. Mm-hmm. I mean, she face looking a little weird now.
She's getting old.
Botox?
I mean, she's getting
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, but she's getting up there. But at the time, once again, I'm listening to everybody's story. We got to get to the Marlon Wayans one too. Everybody had a crush. Jada was everybody's
That's
crush.
what I'm
man.
saying. That's
Everybody.
what I'm saying. Jada Pinkett, bro.
Everybody.
So for I can see
I go
why,
back and watch Jason Lyric just for that grass scene, man.
I can see why and how August could tell then, bitch. Like, bitch, he gonna scream that shit off the rooftop like he ate a York peppermint patty or something, bitch. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
So, but and understand. Sorry, ladies, listen to this, but I'm not saying this is how all men, but Will can't be crazy over Jada if I've been with you for 30, 40, like 20
Yes,
years.
but yes, he can though, bro. If he really love her though, bro, he still could be crazy over her though, bro.
If that's
like,
what they're doing. But
you know
I'm
what
saying,
I'm
there's also a reason, there's also ground for him to not be. If he was, there'd be no August, there'd be none of this stuff we be hearing.
Right. So, okay, so why did Chris Rock get smacked then? At the end of the day, why did he get smacked?
In my opinion.
Was it the moment?
No, in my I have no idea. Because how it happened is the most weirdest thing ever. He was laughing at his jokes, and then next thing you know it, he walked up there, he smacked him. So I'm laughing.
We seen Jada face. We seen her little eye roll and look at Will type shit. You know what I'm saying? We saw that. So
okay, then that's what it was. That's
had
what it was.
to be that.
I got to go up there and defend my wife, and that's basically what he did.
Bro.
Which is the worst thing in the world at that moment, if you think about it. Because at the time, he was like, whoa, live TV.
That was years of frustration built up at that one moment. It was
I don't think it was.
It had to be.
I thought about it.
Bro, he smacked the shit out of him, yo. Like,
no, but remember what we just said? He was laughing. He didn't.
So that's the ultimate Gemini then, bitch. What's his sign, bitch? Like, because you went from yin to yang immediately.
He was
like,
laughing, and you know how Will Smith do that. It seemed phony. And Jada, and if
she wasn't feeling it.
If your wife is looking at you like, Now,
Bro, he could have said that shit without having to smack him though, right?
I was just about to go there. Granted,
You fucking Ali, bro. Like Chris Rock said, nigga, he was Ali, bro. Like 275 or some shit. Like, come
never
on,
got
bro.
called for action flick, fam.
Come on,
like,
bro.
You never got called.
Yes, he did. Bad Company. That's the only one. Bad Company with Anthony Hopkins. I looked it up, bro.
Okay.
When he played twins or some shit. Like
he not even claiming that one. But like, even though Jada gave him the look,
right,
that she can always go, which is what she's doing. She's denying it. That's between them two, because that was her answer. That's between them two, because she can always go and say, "I didn't tell him to do it," because she didn't, and that's why it's weird.
Yes, because she didn't.
Unless he come out and tell us why he did it, we'll never know, man.
Bro, his excuse was what I got from his Oscar speech, and from what I got from that little clip he put out and shit, the little video him apologizing to motherfuckers, is basically he was still in King Richard mode type shit. You know what I'm saying? He had just finished filming King Richard. Venus and Serena pop, and how much of a protector he was and shit, it got him to feel a certain type of way about his family or whatever again. You get what I'm saying?
I can dig that, because so many actors do have to go to therapy to get out of character.
He is a known person to get into character.
Like, you really got to get out. Killmonger, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
He had to go through some shit to get out of that mind state. Like, once you get in at my people, you can't just, once they go cut, you don't just go back to
being regular.
You got to really turn that
for it to be good. Yeah.
If you really want to get into the character, you really got to be that. And you really, so once they say cut and we're done, great film, guys, the director, the producer, everybody goes home. The actor, you still there like,
you know what's crazy?
I'm still mad.
Jamie Foxx spoke on that a little bit. He said when he was filming Ray, he had prosthetics over his eyes the whole time and shit. You know what I'm saying? He said when they said cut and went to lunch and shit like that, he kept his shit on. You know what I mean? Because he had to, it took hours to put it on, so he had to keep it on, so he had to stay in character. So he stayed in character. You know what I mean? During that time, which made it, you could see how authentic it came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to be an actor, fam. It's too much work.
I do, bitch. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I do.
A lot of work. But
Amazon is a lot of work, nigga. I want to be an actor. Like,
yeah, it is. So yeah, the Chris Rock, what is it called?
Sudden outrage or something? Outrage. Subjective outrage or selective outrage.
Yeah. Selective outrage.
Yeah.
I believe, and I think it's hilarious. Go check it out on Netflix. He had some other good jokes on there too. It was like the last 5 minutes was about Will Smith. Okay, the last thing about that, because we can move on. I don't want to talk too much about it. Did he do enough, or was it like?
I mean, it was what it was, bro. Like, it was an hour. Was it an hour?
No, as far as his conversation on Will.
Oh yeah, bro, it's over. What more can he say, bro?
I think that was the perfect setup. I think it was enough.
I think he played his part to a T. He should be saluted for how he handled this shit. People call him what he wanted. Oh, bitch, if it was me, bro, listen, he didn't fuck the bag up. He didn't make these white people, he didn't fuck the white people bag up. He handled this shit classfully. You know what I'm saying? And then he addressed it in a very funny way.
Yeah.
And he spoke the truth. And he didn't lie about the shit. So, I mean, I seen little shit on Facebook saying, Will Smith felt the way about the shit himself and all that. But clearly I was expecting that. You know what I mean? Because he called him a bitch about 35 times. he called him a bitch.
That was the funny. I think that was the funniest part. That's the part I was
He's clever with it though. You feel what I'm saying? How he called him a bitch hella times. Yeah, like,
he said Breakfast Club called him a bitch.
You heard his word.
Drink Champs called him a bitch.
Said, bitch, we didn't call him no bitch.
He called him a bitch. He said he read that a whole list. Everybody called him a bitch. So. Real quickly though, I think that the reason it hurt Will is because something Chris Rock alluded to as well, where he said, I know about it, but I wasn't going to touch on it. Celebrities normally don't talk about each other.
Yeah.
So we know that Will and Jada has had some things happening, but you only hear like
he'd have been corny to talk about it.
Because he did, it hurts worse because it just brings some truth to it.
All right, bro, but it's his own fault, bro. Like you did it, bro.
I get it.
If you would have just stayed in your seat and said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, bro, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit now. Everybody would have had their moment, bro. Yeah, we would have been talking about it, but everybody would have had their moment. I'm glad you
brought that up, because keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth was enough.
Exactly.
Did you hear the way he was screaming?
Exactly, bro.
You would have shut the fuck up.
You would probably would have been like, bro, it was a joke, man. I don't give a fuck. Yo, keep my number.
That was enough. Him yelling from the seat was enough.
Exactly, bro. You did not have to walk up there. You could have just walked up there and grabbed him like, yo, my man, bitch. Like, I was, you know what I mean?
Because think about it. When the smack happened, everybody thought it was a joke. So you still heard the audience.
You thought it was a bit.
It wasn't until he started yelling.
Right. That we knew it was serious.
Oh.
He's serious.
Oh.
But the yell was enough,
The yell was enough.
And I feel like I think he just had to go above and beyond because
he's banned for 10 years, fam.
Man, nobody give a man. Like, okay.
Yeah, but that was his first. It's.
He got one.
They took it.
They took his shit back. They took his Oscar back.
I don't think.
I think he's not the best actor in the world. Oh, that's fucked up. Nah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I think they took that.
Oh, nah.
He might got something in his crib. Like, he'd be like, yo. But I don't know if he'll be acknowledged. Like, if I'm banned for 10 years, I'm not breaking you up. Like, oh, let's count down all the winners of, this category. He's not getting put into the highlight reel. I'm banned. He banned for 10 years. And he already 50, 60? Like, by the time you see Will Smith, he'll be 70 something, fam.
All right, that's cool. I mean, he'll be getting his little lifetime achievement. He probably did some fire back. I could see Will Smith doing a fire movie at like 63 years old or some shit and getting nominated for some shit and getting a little lifetime achievement award type shit.
I can see 10
That's
years.
his welcome back type shit.
I can see 10 years from now, Chris and
you know what I'm saying?
walking out together, old as hell. We buried the hatchet.
Man,
thanks for the $40 million.
I gotta smack you. Okay.
Nah, $40 million.
Oh, yeah, $40 million.
And your movie career is over.
I mean, no.
He's not gonna. He just dropped the mat. He just dropped
that shit. Was trash though. That was a trash.
And nobody
movie.
watched it.
It was because it was trash, bro. That's why we didn't watch it. The shit was corny.
When does Will Smith just do dump trash like that?
That After Earth shit with him and Jaden Smith, trash.
I get it.
Concussion, trash. Like,
all right, no, but Concussion still had a bag with it. Like
Bright, that's on Netflix, trash.
Nah,
like,
Bright was all right.
Bright was trash.
Bright was all right.
No.
I know they working on Bad Boys 4. I know they are.
It's gonna be good because it's gonna be produced
because
well.
It's them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be good because to be honest with you, bro, I think something wrong with Martin Lawrence, bro.
I think he's good now. I think if you actually see him, he lost weight. I do think that they protected him in 3.
Okay.
Like it took him so long to do 3, but if you actually watch 3, it was like all Will Smith.
Yeah.
That's how you know something was going on with Martin. Don't know.
I mean, even before that though, bro.
But if you look at him now, when they you got to film part 4, he slimmed down.
Okay.
So if we see more of him, then you know he in a better mental space. But I agree, something was up with him.
Speaking of him, he just did a drama, bro. He's playing a detective, bro. Or it's supposed to drop this year.
Oh, it's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie. It's supposed to drop this year sometime. I forget the name.
That's telling me Marty Marl back. Because he ain't did nothing. Like, he hasn't been doing anything. You get what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
man, he's one of the GOATs.
He is, but
he's eating
off
residuals.
Go back and watch Bad Boys 3, and you'll see Martin had a very small role. He had no fighting scene. It was all Will.
Right, bro.
Everything was
what
Will.
I'm saying, bro. Even when you hear his speech, bro, like you can hear how he talks sometimes. It's like he had a stroke or something, man. Remember when he had that something happened to him when he was waving a gun or some shit. He was running down the street in that hot ass weather in LA or whatever, saying they was trying to kill him.
Long time ago.
So I think something happened to him after that, bro, because his speech is like kind of slurred a little bit, like he boxed, like kind of like Tommy Hearns when he talked. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's how Martin kind of sounded to me a little bit, man.
Well, Martin got a new flick coming out, and Bad Boys 4 coming, so we shall see. You didn't see the Marlon Wayans one, so it's not really much to touch on it, but I thought that was funny.
It was funny?
But the preview that I saw wasn't a funny clip. So I, once again, on the Twitter space, you got people going, Marlon's never funny. He's never been funny. But me, I use my adult ears, my adult eyes, and I watched it for myself, and I laughed.
But you got to shout him out, though, because he killing it, though, bro. And he consistent, bro. Yeah. And he got a lane, and he putting other people on, too, and shit. Though.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I'm saying? You
writes his own films.
Right.
Does all of that.
So you got to shout him out for that as one of the greats that we have, too, because I think he underrated. I think people don't talk about him enough because he kind of like under the Wayans umbrella shadow or whatever.
But that's what makes it more funny if you connect the two, because the Marlon Wayans was all about the slap.
Right.
It was all about the slap. So you got Chris Rock drop and you got the Marlon Wayans, but they both were saying the same thing, really. Mm-hmm. Will Smith is this big ass guy who gets all the roles, all the girls. Like, Hollywood is full of haters. And they said there was nobody that... Will Smith, his reign on the top was the longest, especially for black people. Like, he's walking. I think
The Rock then overshadowed it a little bit.
Well, The Rock doesn't claim his African American side.
Yes, he do.
He does
when
not.
When he wants to, he does.
Look at all of his girlfriends.
He's Samoan. But he claims more Samoan than he does black, but you know he more black.
I
than
get
Samoan.
that,
but he does claim his African American side.
I get that, but if you look at all his movies, all his girlfriends are white. He plays a white man,
bro.
He plays a white man.
Yes, he does.
Just like Jennifer Lopez. What does she play? A white woman.
Yes. Okay. They're giving them the bag, bro. You give me $25 million,
but Will
I might
Smith
have to play a white dude.
Is
maybe.
A black man.
Nah, I might. Nah.
Like he said, like Marlon Wayans said. Will Smith was the first black lead to save the planet from aliens. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't get those type of roles. Like, people love Will Smith because of Independence Day.
Yes.
And Men in Black. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, who gives a black man that? The Rock ain't doing that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
he wasn't The Rock yet, but he's on that level. Is what I'm saying right now.
Wayne Johnson is not doing a Men in Black. Bro, he's not doing it though.
Bro, he did the fucking Tooth Fairy. Bro, he'd do a Men in Black. He could if they present it to him.
That was his. If you think about it, those movies like right there, those was like his initiation. But once he started,
what I'm saying is right now, the level of success that he's reaching right now, Dwayne Rock Johnson, bro, he's on par of what Will was at his prime, if not surpassed it, bro. Well, yeah. Think about the bag is different now. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I'm saying that Will did it first. Though.
Yes. Yeah, he did it first.
As a black man, though.
And
The Rock is just kind of
paved some ways. Yeah, okay.
The Rock is just, he's The Rock. Like, he's his own nationality fan. He's a black Samoan that plays a white man. He's everything.
That's funny as hell. That's funny
He's The Rock. He's nothing. He's just The Rock. Will Smith is a black man who did it as a black man, married to a black woman with black kids, as the head of Hollywood. He was the first 20 million bag. Remember when Will Smith got 20 mil?
Yeah.
What was that? Now everybody gets 20 mil.
Yeah, when he first 25 mil. 25.
That 25 mil bag.
Yeah.
Will Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he was a cowboy. You get what I'm saying? Like, he could take every role.
Real quick, I want to shout out the Queens of Comedy. We talked about the fellas of comedy real quick. I just want to put some light on the Queens real quick. Some more got a dope Netflix special.
From
it's
the
called
town.
Chandelier Status, I believe it's called. I mean, on Netflix. Super funny, you know what I'm saying? It's probably some of the material we heard in town when she came in January. And I heard Monique finally reached a deal with Netflix. She about to put her joint out. You know
I can't wait to hear that.
I kind of don't want to see it. I probably won't even watch it.
Just because of the years of the beefs, like it's gonna be a roast party.
I just probably don't want to watch it. Like I never thought she was really that funny as a stand-up comedian. She's funny, but I don't like her stand-up. I like her more in movies as the comic relief. Not to say she doesn't have range or anything like that. I'm not trying to shit on her, but that's why I like her.
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
But you want to know what I think is happening now as to why I laughed at the entire Chris Rock. I laughed at the entire Marlon Wayans. Deion Cole, I think he's hilarious. I think what they're doing, I hope Monique is doing this. Take your show on the road and take your best material and save it for Netflix. You get what I'm saying? So
that's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know if they ever, but there was never a Netflix though.
Yeah,
so if you just saw I don't know if that was just I don't know.
HBO wasn't back. It was HBO back in the day.
But I don't know if that's what they were doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely believe that's what they were doing. You got to try all your material on the road to see what works, what don't work, and get that one set. You know what I'm saying? That you take either to the Tonight Show or you take on the Def Jam or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think this new Monique special is going to be hilarious because she's got a lot to talk about. Remember, she had to beef with Oprah, Tyler Perry.
I like how she do DL though, bro. Like I could see everybody else while she was beefing, but she did DL dirty though. Like I didn't like that at all. Like I mean, that was just whack to me.
One thing before
she came after him and did it. Like that was corny. Like
one more thing before we get off of this because I cannot forget about our guy Roland. On Twitter. Roland, if you're listening, because I know you will be, I saw the tweet that said he wants to hear some bars from Mr. Fresh Prince. I started rolling. He really wants to hear Will Smith drop bars on Chris Rock.
Bro, I don't want to hear Chris at 52, nigga. No, I'm not. Let me not say that. I don't want to hear Fresh Prince bars, bro.
Yeah,
like they're probably written. Like
I think he writes his own.
So I listened to him in that what's his name? Will Joyner. The nigga that did the Will Smith, that's his name. Will hopped on the song with him. And I think it was the remix of the song he did the video. And
he's paying homage to Will, right?
Right. Yeah. So Will hopped on the remix to that song. I heard it in the car a couple days ago. And bro, I'm not saying Will ain't writing his bars, bro.
So it was good.
It's the style of today, though.
Oh yeah, it's his sound. He has not found out a way to adjust. He still raps like
no. It was set. No, the cadence was of today.
Oh,
bro.
It was?
Yes. all of the shit sounded like today. Rap.
I got to hear that.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, did this nigga write this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to question it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm no shade to Will Smith or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It was the whole how niggas rap today. It wasn't the old, you know what I mean, summertime flow or nothing like that, bro.
Yeah.
But he has shown that he can take a nigga flow and make a hit with it. Because he said he stole Rakim whole flow on Summertime.
Of hit.
Let's get it.
HitBoy.
Let's get it.
Got some beef with some other hit makers.
Well, to his credit, he didn't bring the smoke.
Who did?
Somebody else brought it to him.
Who?
You said HitBoy, right?
HitBoy.
They brought it to him.
They did?
Yeah, Hitmaker.
I thought Hitmaker did, but then I was wrong. Because here's the backstory from what I got. I'm watching the Ebro in the Morning interview with Jim Jones and Hitmaker. And Ebro, being a troll, I'm not stupid. You don't bring up.
But he baited him. He baited him. He's stupid,
but
yo.
he act like, hey, I'm just shouting out too.
Come on, Ebro.
Producers.
Come on, Ebro. Come on, man.
All right, Ebro, whatever. And Hitmaker, a.k.a. Bird, goes off on a tangent. He ain't on the radio, this, that, and the third. Now, I know what you're saying.
But that's a shot,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, fuck the radio.
That's a shot, though. Like,
it's a shot, but at the same time, like, he doing good, but I'm the radio. So I'm thinking like, yo, why is Hitmaker
because he getting plaques. And I mean, I seen him on Instagram a couple months ago or whatever. He got 2 plaques, one for like 70 billion streams, one for like 40 billion streams or something like that. So he doing his numbers. You know what I mean?
But I go on Instagram like a few hours later and I see a song from HitBoy and it's just like, oh, sheesh, this was quick. Wasn't quick, but then I did my Googles because I thought that was just mighty fast of him.
Right.
Apparently, HitBoy had this song in the tuck for a while.
Of course. Ready.
Hitmaker knew about the record.
Right.
So when Ebro asked him, because Ebro knew about the record. See, you're saying like you gotta put 2 and 2 together.
Right.
They'll make it seem like they don't know nothing. So that's why it looks like Hitmaker came out of nowhere with the I'm better than him.
He don't got no hits on the radio.
He ain't got no hits. Because Mal and Roy and Mal had the record and they was talking about it on their podcast after the Grammys, I think. After the Grammys. This was like back in February. So the notion that HitBoy is coming after all of them was already out there.
So he basically did the Control shit, the Kendrick Lamar, but to producers type shit.
To producers.
Okay.
And I'm listening to the record, and it's really like constructive criticism. He ain't. It's not dissing you talking about. I haven't heard this guy do this type of beat or this guy do that type of beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like constructive criticism,
right?
And I don't know if it's for fun, but I can dig it because
it's hip hop, bro.
It's not only hip hop, but I think they're trying to bottle them all up into one.
Right.
And HitBoy's just like, fam, nobody's doing what I'm doing.
I'm on another level.
I'm on a whole other level, fam.
And to be on some real shit, Hitmaker kind of on another level. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his numbers, bro. For much as for corny, he's like the Nick Cannon of producers to me.
Okay,
but he's successful though.
But if I'm HitBoy and I've done big hits as well, and I've done classic albums,
right?
What classic album does HitBoy have?
Oh, so this is his genesis right now with the whole him and Jim Jones album.
This
is his genesis. I haven't heard it yet. I don't, because I'm not a Jim Jones fan and I don't really care to hear it. But I don't think I even want to hear
nothing.
it. I don't think
you're not missing
how
nothing.
Is it sonically? Like how does it sound?
I don't like it because Hitmaker is mixing songs that I heard yesterday. Meaning, yes, Imaginary Player by Jay-Z is a sample, but it's still Jay-Z's song.
So
Jim Jones is rapping.
He's taking all the old songs.
Yeah,
like that's what he do though. But that's what he do though. Think of all his hits that he really has. Did the most recent with him and Chris Brown and Chloe. He took a throwback. He took us a throwback.
Not feeling it.
It's lazy to me.
I was saying the same thing.
It's not creative. No, anybody can re-sequence a beat and put fucking drums and motherfucking effects on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Just Blaze should get the credit.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Bink might have something to see. Bink said Just Blaze stole his style. You gotta watch that interview. Yeah.
Well, Bink is underrated. I always talk about Bink. Yeah. He's super underrated.
Bink
you know
said Just Blaze stole his style. And he said the reason why Just Blaze and them was there and he wasn't because they signed like a contract. So after that, Just Blaze just ran with Bink was doing.
That's crazy. Yeah. Bink, I really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like listen to that blueprint. He all over that. You know what I'm saying? Things he did, Mama Loves Me, bitch. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He started it and then they was about to, do some contracts, do some negotiating, and he didn't want to do the contract. So Just Blaze was just like, well,
I do it. Like,
I want this sound. Like Jay, Mama Loves Me, like one of the first records. So whatever the blueprint was starting off with, it was that sound.
Right.
And Jay told Kanye and Just Blaze, I want this sound. I want,
yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, what do you do? If Jay-Z says, I want this sound, or if you Bink, you go, y'all still in my style.
Well, Kanye was kind of already doing that, he wasn't doing that at the time? This is 01.
I think it's a difference between. I think what he's saying is there's a difference. He never mentioned Kanye, so I don't know if he thinks Kanye stole the style too or not. But he was just. I don't know if Just Blaze had his own style and then he had to change for the blueprint.
Kanye super ran with it, bitch. Because from 2002, 01 to maybe 05. That's all we heard from Kanye.
Well, they said they kind of got it from RZA, but so I don't know. It just depends on because Wu-Tang always had them dirty, sped up chipmunk sample beats. Like it was them because it was Wu-Tang, it was Bad Boy and Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Like so Wu-Tang was sampling stuff like that. But yeah, Just Blaze just took a step. Bink is just saying that Just Blaze took his style. That's what Just Blaze is known for. I think Kanye West is known for more overall body of work. But Just Blaze, but Just Blaze was known for that sample, that thing, and for some reason Bink is pointing him out. But I really wasn't a fan of the Jim Jones project because it's Jim Jones. So you're not going to get an advanced style. You're going to get him talking about himself and the style that he does, and you're going to get production off songs that I don't care to be flipped. I don't want to hear imaginary play. That's Jay-Z's record and his record. I only want to hear the original song or imaginary plays. I do not want to hear Jim Jones because you can't. Because at the end of the day, I understand that this is a young man's game, right? And it's Jim Jones' job to capture the younger audience. He's not capturing enough of the younger audience. Jim Jones' audience is still us. It's still older people.
He was when he did the record with the Migos. I mean, he was trying to tap in because he did a whole Gangsta Grills. I don't think it went the way he wanted it to go because I didn't even hear it.
I think we talked about that. It's
so he still be trying to tap into it. Like I think he got some young people. He got some new artists on this record.
I don't know. I know Pleasure P. No, because it's 8 songs. Like I was saying, it's 8 records. So it's a feature
album.
You got Benny the Butcher, Pleasure P. You got Jeremiah, I think. It's a feature on every one. You know what I'm saying? So
see, that's the thing about Jim Jones that Max pointed out years ago, bro. He can't make records by himself, bro. He can't give you a whole body of work with just records by himself, bro.
That too. So if I'm hit maker and I'm hit boy and I just did 4 classics with Nas and I'm doing everything else with Big Sean, Nipsey Hussle, Jay-Z, Kanye, Benny the Butcher. If I'm doing that, I get
you're not doing enough,
hit
bro.
Maker.
He paid homage. He wasn't on no bullshit. I just think he threw a shot and then tried to backtrack after the shot. Like, oh yeah, he been running longer than me and da-da-da-da. Like but he found a lane. Hitmaker, he found a lane. But he stay on that radio. That's what he do, bro. And I ain't mad at him, but I think HitBoy is better. Period.
Yeah, personally, I think HitBoy is better, but it depends on what you like. Because I'm pretty sure if you're a radio type of person,
because he can make them records though. He can make radio records. He done did it before.
He did it. But that's not the lane that he's in.
Exactly.
Right down. But if I need to go back to what
he could.
Didn't he do Sicko Mode?
He did Niggas in Paris. Yeah. Come on, bro.
And I don't know if Berg has a record that can be played for hours straight.
Not bigger than he don't got a record bigger than Niggas in Paris, bro. At all. I don't fuck what you say, bro. Nothing's bigger than that.
1 point.
Nothing's bigger than
1 point.
But they were talking about Versus, which is a mystery again. My premonition was correct. Versus is not coming back, bro. It's one of them things. It's gonna be like Detox.
Correct? Switch
it's
just
gonna
said.
Be like Detox, bro. It's Detox, bro.
Switch just said I got something cooking.
It's Detox, bro. How many years? How many years this has been since? It's nah, bro. We ain't getting another Versus. Bro.
I would definitely like to see how they shape it because everybody's on tour.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's on a real tour.
It's about to be warm again too, so it's gonna be really harder to catch motherfuckers too because it's about to get warm.
See, what I'm thinking is artists are gonna have to align their tours together. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be where we're both on the road, and because
run a festival or something.
Nobody is not doing any Nas is on tour. You get what I'm saying?
Shout out to Nas and Wu-Tang on the world tour.
Wu-Tang going on the world tour. Let's get into that and mix it in with the verses, right?
Damn.
Nas and Wu-Tang went on the tour a little mini tour earlier last year, I think, and I missed it. They was all up and down New Jersey, New York, and Philly.
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't go.
They actually had the whole thing on YouTube, and I got a chance to watch it, and I think I missed it. It's a good show. It's a good show. I think you know what confuses me as Wu-Tang being my favorite group. I was confused as to how they would perform, but the way they did it was perfect.
I think they might have had some help in the stage presence because you can't just have 7, 8 motherfuckers on stage no more. That
they didn't.
It's over.
They didn't.
So they must have talked to Diddy.
What they did, Diddy.
They must have talked to Diddy.
What they did was individually they came out.
That's who I talked to.
And did he?
I would go talk to Diddy if I'm a new artist. Yo, Diddy, help me put the show together. I pay him and everything, bro.
But that was just my thing. It's like, what am I get out of 10 people walking across
they did their
stage?
own records.
They did their own records with RZA standing behind them. So you'll have Jizza come out, lick
swords, bro.
Then he'll go away. Then you'll like just
and then
do your record.
Cream,
then you do
Cream.
Ghost and Ray come out last.
Was Meth there?
No,
Meth not on tour. Okay.
Meth said I got my own money, bro. I'm doing. Because if you actually watch, it's funny you brought that up because you watched the Wu-Tang series.
Yeah.
When they first started, they was all getting money equally. And Raekwon was like, well, Method Man double platinum, Old Dirty Gold. Why is Master Killer getting the same amount of money as everybody else? Yeah. Like they was literally coming on stage giving everybody the same.
Same.
Yeah. So if I'm Meth, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm getting this type of bread doing power.
That's how that kind of it's kind of like how Bobby Brown was coming when he went back to New Edition.
Yeah, them checks ain't adding up.
He said, bro, like, I'll get 100,000 myself, and we as New Edition get 100,000. Like, bitch, I don't need to be here. Like, fuck is y'all like?
It sucks as far as group goes because you want to see because that was the noise. Where's Method Man? But think about it, fam. I'm best.
You get to see me every weekend. Baby.
I'm the best supporting actor 2 years in a row. NCAA, fam. Why NCAAP? Whatever they shit called.
Oh, the Image Awards.
Image Awards.
Oh yeah, shout out to my Meth.
He won it again.
Yeah, shout out.
Why am I jumping around on stage for? Don't need it. I don't need to go from city to city.
I'm just glad he did verses though. That was dope.
That was a dope verses.
He did verses.
I be wanting to look for that one. There's a few.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Is that one Earth, Wind and Fire? That one. I need that one in my life.
I think the Isley got him, fam.
Oh, yeah, they definitely killed them. They definitely smoked. Bro, listen. Certain people put Earth, Wind and Fire over the Isleys because of the musicianship. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the vocal.
Yeah.
They got singers, you know what I mean? Yeah. But the Isley got them songs, bro. Like, bro, they got them joints, bro. I don't give a fuck, yo. Like, I play the Isleys in the whip, bro. Like,
you can play the Isley. You just let it play, fam.
Bro. Isley greatest hits, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, my daughter even like the Isleys. When she 22, she fuck with the Isleys, bro.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Isleys, fam.
Smooth, bro.
I got work to do.
Word.
I got a job, baby. That's my boys, man. But so in my head, I'm thinking like, I don't know how the Wu-Tang set gonna look, and I don't know how Nas, you know what I'm saying? But I watched it on YouTube. I was like, yo, it's pretty dope. These guys really have matured on stage. Like they really, I like the set, and I was just mad that they was this close. And these are my two favorite artists, I would say.
Right. And I was thinking about that. Like, why the
go?
Fuck wasn't you there?
Why would I not go?
You should have been there. Like,
so I see that Wu-Tang and Nas is going on another world tour, but they're going to bring it back to the United States, and they'll be in Jersey around September-ish. And guess who's going?
Oh yeah, when you book, I'm going.
Your boy.
Yeah, I'm going. I need to go to that, bro.
If I don't do, I got to see Mobb Deep perform before P-Pass at the Roots Picnic. I want to go to the Roots Picnic too. That's another thing.
Yeah,
but I got to see.
That's coming up too.
I got to see Mobb Deep perform. Shout out to the Roots Picnic. You get so much at the Roots Picnic.
Ain't Dave Chappelle gonna be there this year?
It's gonna be action packed. Like 4 days. Yeah. I was there with Drink Champs was there. I got to see Nori and EA and DJ FN. I gotta go.
Oh yeah, I might have to be in the building.
Got to be there.
Yeah,
got to be there.
I might have to ask my yeah, go ahead.
Gotta be there. Hey, I ain't going by myself, fam. You gotta be there.
Nah, I gotta be there.
Gotta be there.
I'm gonna put that together tonight and shit.
Gotta be there. Gotta do it.
Got some pink Himalayan foot spa salt. You know what I mean? See what that. See, I mean,
yeah. Nas sold out the Madison Square Garden.
Word.
Right?
Nas Dolo?
Yeah, Dolo.
Sold out the Garden? Oh yeah. Shout out to Nas.
Nas sold out the Garden, man. I think he performed all 3 King Diseases and a few classic songs. Brought out AZ, Mary J. Blige, of course.
You said AZ was there?
AZ was there.
That's fire.
They did Life's a Bitch.
Oh, that's fire, yo.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fire, yo. Mary was there.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Nas. I love to go see Nas in concert, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Nas. I I not hope because it's possible, but the resurgence of this guy's second career is just like,
Nas did the joint with the symphony, bro. I seen, bro, that shit was fire. You know, I'm a musician, bro. Yeah. I loved that shit. You know what I mean, Jeezy just did one too, but I didn't get to see it, bro. He did one with the Atlanta Symphony for, I think, TM 103. I mean, 101. Thug Motivation. I think he did that whole album with the symphony, bro.
Nice.
I needed to see that, bro.
Speaking of Wu-Tang Clan, real quick, because I was mind blown. The latest episode was allegedly the creation of the purple tape. Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
All right. The Facebooks is talking about it. Like the streets is really talking about it.
All right.
So it's the making of purple tape, but they did it in like a mafioso style to where they were. It got to a point where they went from borough to borough to see who was shooting at them. They went to Queens to see Nas. Terrible character play Nas. Big L.
They got down on the budget like, yo, we still got to. We still got to hire Nas.
The budget was crazy.
Like, yeah.
Nah, it gets better. It gets better. Big L was crazy. I had to really be like, yo, is that Big L?
Nah.
I had to say, tell me. Only reason why I knew it was Fat Joe, he's like, it was the Bronx.
Nah.
Oh, that's Fat Joe. The icing on the cake, though. The icing on the cake, though, is when they went to Brooklyn and go see Biggie. I said, damn, did Biggie ever have a beard?
So,
I was
confused. Yeah, I never seen Big with a beard.
I was real lost. I was like, look, yo, man, why does Big have a beard?
So they went to every borough to see the top rappers in the borough or something? Like, or they was for what?
Well, it was the episode about them putting together Cuba Links, and Cuba Links, if you ask them, like in real life, they'll tell you it's like they was their mafioso joint. Like,
okay.
AKA,
I got you. And that's what Big and them was doing.
They made an episode about it, so they took shots at Big.
Okay.
They was cool with Fat Joe. They was cool with Nas. They was cool with like Big L. So they was just trying to. It was like, you know when you make a show, but it's based on the truth, but it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like
you got to dramatize it.
You got to dramatize it.
Yeah. Okay. I got
so it was just like, yo. Because the episode before that, they was on tour. Allegedly, when they got back to New York, Ghost Girl pulls up with the One More Chance remix. Ghost and Ray like, what the fuck is this? This what we do in New York now? Because when they left, everything was hard.
You're right.
But think about it. In reality, that's truth.
Yeah.
Big came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
If you in New York, honestly, you did look and be like, what the You couldn't have just been like...
At first, shit had to grow on niggas. Like
Keep it. I just want everybody to keep it a stack.
Niggas wasn't banging that shit at first, bro. You right.
So keep it a stack. If you loved One More Chance remix, the second you heard it, use a lie if you from New York. You get what I'm saying? Because nobody did like that.
Because you know why? Because we had just got Big Papa. You get what I'm saying?
That was still hard though.
You right though. But
One More Chance.
But this is what I'm saying. You be like, damn, like another one, like.
And remember, they killed LL for
Hey Lover?
No.
I Need Love?
I Need Love.
Yeah.
It took him a while. Like it's like the biggest love record of hip hop, but at the time, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Especially when bring Rock the Bells.
Everything is my is on radio.
High energy. Like, yeah. So certain people got the courage to do it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still be,
So the episode before this episode, at the end of the last 3 minutes, like I said, Ghost Girl pulls up, bumping One More Chance, and they grilling her like, what the fuck is this? So they like, yo, it's our turn now. So the episode comes on, and it's the making of Cuban Links, and it's supposed to be them putting, the purple tops, basically at the purple tape, purple tops on the streets to get the streets back, like who doing what. So it starts off with RZA and they're their AKAs. So Bobby Stills is in the hospital. He got shot up, right? Boom, boom. They don't know who did it. So Ray comes home, Lex Diamond, and it's a drought. So I got an idea. We're gonna sell purple tops. Boom, boom, whatever. So they moving. So Detective Greco, whatever, he comes, he shakes him down. I need 50 grand a week. I'll be your protection.
50 grand.
Yeah, 50 grand a week.
Dang.
But that shows you how much money they making. So he go, here you go. Here go your bread. Next thing you know, a bunch of shootouts happening. Boom, boom, boom. They can't figure it out. Who's shooting at his son? So that's when they went to like the boroughs and to see who, whatever. And like I said, when I seen Biggie with the beard, I really had to question myself, like, am I tripping? Like, he couldn't have cut this shit off. Like, this is a acting role. Like,
bro.
Big did not have a full facial beard and mustache, man.
Bro,
Ever.
It was the last days of filming, bro. This was the last couple scenes. Bitch, they like, bitch, why the fuck you ain't shit? Well, we don't have the time, bro.
We don't have the time. We don't have the time.
Let's go, bro. Like, fuck it.
The funny thing is, I seem to be the only one that had an issue with it. Everybody's like, yo, big in the episode, big in the episode. That's dope. That's fire. That's fire.
Like, bitch, he had a beard?
I'm the only one that noticed it. I'm the only one that noticed it. Real quick, man. Nicki Manaj is starting her own label. And
I asked my wife the other day and shit. I said, yo, what if I put a song on SoundCloud and Nicki Minaj heard it and she want to sign me to her label? Would you think less of me if I signed? She said, kinda.
that might be some real shit, though.
Word is bond. She said, kinda.
Because she's behind the 8 ball for real when you're talking about running a label. I never knew. Like, we can go Rick Ross has an ear. We can go Rapper the Game has an ear.
Right. Certain rappers, you know what I'm saying?
I've never known Nicki for having
tip
it for, like, she'll hear something and know what I just don't know.
So we don't know exactly what the process of her of making those records that went #1 and all of shit. It's her records, you know what I'm saying? It was been said Safari wrote for her all the first couple albums or whatever.
When you got Safari and Birdman, like,
you know what I'm saying? Wayne, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Drake.
Exactly.
So we don't know what you are capable of doing as far as an executive. Like, you really got to know talent.
I just think she the money. I think she the money, really, bro.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like Nas. That's like Nas and Master Pill. You think Nas is really signing these artists?
Nah.
And
I think he got a team. I mean, I don't think he got the temperament for it. I think it's dope that she's doing this. You know what I'm saying? I think for people who like her style and try to emulate themselves after her in that, like, as artists, should sign to her. You know what I mean? Like, she'd be like, I don't know how to call it, bro. Like, me, like, it's like that rap pop type shit. Like, she a rapper, but she making music that we listen to in college clubs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got its own sound. Like,
but
I don't know.
As far as it being Nicki Minaj's label,
she can't call this just a hip hop label. Is what I'm saying. But she's not just a hip hop artist.
But is the pressure on her to sign women?
Yes. Yeah.
You think that's fair to say?
Yes, because she, as a woman, if you're not putting other women in position, you're gonna get criticized for it.
That's really your job. That's really your job. Honestly, you can criticize me all you want. Like, if I'm a black man, it's our job to put our black people on. But if you're a black woman, it's your job to really put black women. You get what I'm saying? Right. Like, it goes downhill. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
absolutely.
As men, like, there's a lot of, like, men general position of power of men is, bro, it's there. Right. So you want the women to get on. You want to educate the kids. Like, it's supposed to be like a downhill. It's supposed to be like a little, you know what I mean? Like an avalanche, but just going downhill, like that snowboard gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Right. At the top, it's always going to be men. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if we're a black man, now we narrow it down a little bit. If I'm a black man, you think I want to put my people in position. That's all my people. You get what I'm saying? That's no matter the gender, you're all my people. Mm-hmm. But if you're a woman now in power, I'm really expecting you to empower women.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. She said she got some artists already signed. You know what I'm saying? Or in the works of being signed. I never heard these artists before. Just like these OVO artists we never heard before and shit. That Drake and them say they got signed. Only one you heard is Party Next Door, really.
And Division. I like Division. I don't know if they still with them. I don't know. But I think, you just gave me an idea or a thought. Nicki Minaj has not had a crazy, crazy banger in years, right?
Right. She just dropped the record too.
Yeah, she did, but it's not going to do nothing. And that's no shade, because I think she knows that.
Because the record started off hard, but again, it's lazy because they use that thing.
It's the uh-oh flip, right? Once again, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Lazy.
So, in my opinion, if you Nicki Minaj, you know you ain't got it no more. So why not go get the people that do? Because that's
the goal anyway, though. Any artist, yo. That's why 50 should be getting so much. I know we talk about it a lot, though. That's why he should be praised more, because he put people in position. Wayne put people, I mean, like, I feel like an artist, if you trying to keep the shine for yourself, but you an exec at the same time, it's a conflict of interest. You get what I'm saying? He an artist and the label head. Like, that's crazy.
A lot of times, that's why rapper CEOs didn't work. That's why some people didn't want to sign to a rapper as a CEO because hey, we still got to work on your project.
And then we putting more attention on your project than mine. You keeping all the fire beats for you.
And if I make something hot, what you gonna tell me?
Let me get that. Yo, let me get that. Yeah, word is bond. Let me get that.
Yep. So I hope that what Nicki Manaj is doing is going, well, I ain't got it no more. I'll still rap here and there because obviously she can still rap.
She can still rap.
But as far as charts goes, I ain't got it. So I'm going to go get some young blood because imagine.
It's a lot of talent still, especially in this day. It's a lot of artists out here that can generate some noise and make noise and shit. So I feel like she in position to do it. I feel like this should have came sooner, but she had kids. She had a son.
Think about it. Look how many the women is taking. Fam, you don't hear that many guys. You don't hear that many guy rappers no more. Now the women are rapping, so she might be coming at the right time.
I think it's a good thing, bro. On some real shit, especially if she's gonna put women in position, more specifically black women. Put them. That's more. That's not just even artist jobs. That's more A&R jobs. That's more assistants. People getting work because of this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. I just hope she's smart and really can understand what talent is. Yeah. Don't put no bullshit out. Like,
yeah, women definitely are running the rap game these days.
Yeah, cause Lil Baby his shit ain't fire no more. Like, I don't hear nothing from Lil Durk no more. Gunna was alright, but this nigga, I mean, like, Thug in jail. All our older heads ain't really making no new music. Like, shout out to Papoose too for just taking over some shit. He's the head of music for TuneCore or some shit like that. Like, I don't even know what that is.
He last or 2 years ago or last year, remember he dropped like an album a month? There was something in cool and he was teaming up with them, I think, to help him with that. And then he just became head of it. So
the head of hip hop music for them. But now you see him his little ads like, yeah, if you're an artist, nah, sitting on the little shit be funny as hell. He's sitting in the hood next to abandoned buildings. If you're an artist and you want to get on to some shit, like, yo, fuck with us, like, nah. Yeah. I wouldn't sign the Papoose.
Yeah. Oh, well, he said those albums he did was very lucrative.
For him. Like, probably.
Yeah, so if you could drop, but if you're independent, because it's kind of like the Griselda effect, right? If you can drop something and create your own fan base and just keep feeding them, because that's what 38 Special said he did.
That's what Ryan Leslie did too, yo. Shout out to him, yo. He was on the Breakfast Club and said the same thing. He said he made more going independent by having a more making it more intimate and exclusive. He made more money than being on the mainstream, yo. Yep. Like, he instead of selling 1 million records and getting X amount of dollars, bitch, he sold like 15,000 something and made X amount of money. Which I'm like, damn, and he get it all. You know what I mean? I'm like,
so that's what I'm saying.
And then can go on tour.
That's what I'm saying. Now imagine all you got to sell is 50,000 copies. Anybody, I can do that.
But that's to go back to show you the no limit. The people who selling this shit back in the trunk of their cars back in the day. You know what I mean? They was eating.
Definitely profitable.
It's the same shit.
It is.
But and legal.
If you are, that little cult following that they used to say.
Right,
or they still say, and you can have festivals and go on tour, and your people will always show up. You ain't got to have stadiums, but just having that cult following, right, and just keep feeding them and feeding them.
Eventually, it's going to bring the stadium, especially if the music is dope. Somebody going, I mean, I didn't used to like Young Thug, bro, but eventually I did because like niggas was putting the better. Like, I think artists get better and they start making better music. Number one,
he started as a troll. Let's not be honest with you. And that first song that everybody likes, when he was like, he did it on purpose. A lot of the stuff he did was on purpose. But if you still go back and be like, fan, you a troll, you wearing a dress, and you're literally mumbling on records.
The mumble rap was
he did it on purpose, even though it makes sense what he was. If you actually listen,
when you go back and listen now, it's just like,
I hear what he's saying,
but come on, bro.
But at the time, you get what I'm saying? So yeah,
it was a reference track that they just kept like, like, bitch, we just gonna keep this shit. Fuck it,
like damn, what he say? Shit hot though. Keep it.
Like Lifestyle, bro. You go listen to Lifestyle, that shit fire, but it's just like
fire, but. Like, and I think they knew it. It was like, no, keep that.
Keep that shit. Yo, like, nah, they keep that. Like,
yeah. Oh, man. Hey, that might be all really I got.
Free Max B.
For about an hour.
Yeah, let me see if I missed anything real quick.
Yeah, let's see if you missed something.
See if a nigga missed something, though, man. Oh, no, I went in the wrong inbox. Oh, you said the AI.
Oh, the music.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. So there's this thing out. I don't know what it is. To where this gentleman, it allows him to sound exactly like Kendrick Lamar. Everything like in there, like it's just you would not know if it was Kendrick Lamar if you didn't see my man speaking into the machine, which I think is pretty spooky. But I'll be honest with you, for a long time, I've wished that they made a device that would give me the ability to sing.
They do. It's called auto-tune.
Not even that. I mean, if I could talk into a microphone and I come out sounding like Johnny Gill, like, because that's always been my thing.
That's the cheat code, though.
It is.
Like,
but
you cheating.
I do it, but I'm not the type to steal it. Like, oh, I did it. No, you know it's not me. But just to actually do it, like,
and get on with it.
Just do it. Like, yo, that's me singing. You look sexy as ever. Just how I pictured you.
Yo, nah.
Who don't want to do that?
Nah, son.
For one time.
Nah, son.
Swear that you'll get better. And that's so hard to
my last
do,
two shits is this. Number one, why the fuck Boosie and Tip beefing and Drake retiring? You think we talked about Drake retiring?
Drake ain't retiring.
He should.
Nobody's.
It should be
retired.
over. It should be over.
Why?
Well, what more can I say?
If we just talked about Will Smith still rapping, Jay-Z still rapping, no rapper
Drake,
retires.
I mean, you're right, bro, but like this nigga should, or at least fall the fuck back.
No, but I remember we talked about this, and what it means is when you retire, that's just you saying, I'm taking myself out of the championship contention.
Okay.
You can no longer say, like, when Jay-Z, we no longer mention him. You can't mention him no more. You can't mention Kanye no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you really can't.
Well, Kanye wants you to mention him. That's why he hasn't said I'm retiring.
But he don't have that. He should too though. Like Kanye, like
Kanye West is still competing. But he's still
about what you saying.
He's still competing.
Kanye, you like.
So he's getting judged. I'm saying that Jay-Z can put out something and we'll just do it's like a Jay-Z's like a legendary act. Kanye West does not want to be a legendary act.
Right,
he wants to
He still want to be in the gym.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He still want to be in the fight. Yeah.
Drake wants to be a legendary act instead of the man. Because now everything he does, we put him under the light and say, oh, somebody's coming for you. But if I retire...
You take myself out the conversation.
I'm taking myself out the conversation.
Floyd Mayweather shit, yeah.
I think that. Yeah, y'all can't beat me. I'm just going to walk away.
And that's cool. And he should.
Just like you said, Floyd Mayweather. So now you got to tell somebody else is
back
pound
out
for pound.
Exhibitions now.
Right,
come back out. Like,
I'm a spar.
Yeah.
But as far as pound for pound, don't say my name. That's somebody else now.
Like I think he deserves to feel that way.
Who?
Drake. I think he deserves to feel that way.
For what?
Like what you just said.
Pound for pound the best?
Like don't mention my name no more. Like I'm retired
I'm cool
now.
With that.
I'm retired now. I'm cool. Like don't
I'm
mention my
still
name
rap.
no more. I'm
still
rap.
drop projects.
Leave me alone.
But leave me alone.
Like it's over. Like,
Let somebody else have it.
I feel that.
I think that's what his retirement is.
Who's worthy of taking up the mantle though?
Today?
That's why he can't. Because without Drake, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, he say this at the end of this year, I'm dropping my last album. I'm not dropping no more solo albums. At the end of this year. And he say that like in the summertime. Who is gonna be the next person to fill that spot?
There is nobody.
Exactly. Trippie Redd.
No.
Bitch, young NBA young boy.
There is nobody.
The baby, like who is it?
Uzi Vert.
Uzi.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Rock, huh?
Like it's over, bro. Bro, it's over.
Rock, man.
Nah. LL looked so confused at the Grammys, bro. I promise you, yo. I still watch that shit. When he came out and they was doing that shit, he ain't know what to say. He was fumbling over his words. Shit was funny as hell, yeah. But that's what I wonder. If Drake retires right now, okay, Drake, you gone. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna fill the spot?
You're putting me in a bad position to answer that because we're in the time of the year where nobody's dropping. So I don't even feel nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, I don't even know who's even a younger rapper no more because from January to possibly May, like I guess probably April.
Yeah.
When it start getting warm, you're gonna start hearing singles, you're gonna start hearing projects rolling out.
But the ladies running it, like you said. The ladies are
none
running
of them. Like the only person I can think of is like
why a lady can't be a top spot in hip hop right now? Why she gotta just be the top spot in female rap? Why she can't have the top spot?
They give it to Lotto.
Just like on some let's take the analogy to wrestling real quick. Like wrestling, right? Becky Lynch was the motherfucking best in wrestling in WWE at a certain point. Not the best female wrestler, the best wrestler.
For some reason, women don't produce the same amount of bread, which is why you can have some.
Cardi did.
Who?
Cardi did. When that Invasion of Privacy shit came out, bro, that generated hella bread.
It did. But
you know
Cardi,
and Nicki did too. When that Pink Friday shit dropped, her. But again, these were their debut albums too.
But we're also saying that once again, Nicki was she wasn't the best on Young Money though. You get what I'm saying? Like if you got Drake,
because Wayne on Young Money, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So Nicki was always going to be like Nicki was huge. Nicki was huge. Cardi was huge. So don't take it that way. But I'm saying that if you do want to put the crown on somebody, it'll have to be Lotto. But Lotto is not as big. You know what I'm saying? As Drake. You get what I'm saying? So when you go, well, who's next? I can't just say a woman. If
I know what you're saying.
If a woman was hot, then I was. But even listen,
Meg had a chance because she was hot. She was on fire. And her shit just fizzled out like a motherfucker, yeah. I don't know what happened.
Even when Cardi was hot, I think we all knew what that was, though. I think Cardi is what she's showing us to be. And that's speaking of Cardi, I do got one more thing. McDonald's is livid. That Cardi and off in
you fuck with it?
I don't fuck with it. I don't know what meal they got.
You said they mad?
But McDonald's, the friend, they like, yo, bro, this is bad for business. Like Cardi B and what's her dude name?
Offset.
I be getting them. They got a meal.
All right.
So their face be plastered all over McDonald's when you pull up. It's just bad for business, man.
So why the fuck they do it?
It's everybody wants a part of hip hop.
No. Why is it bad for business is what I'm saying.
Guess two black people.
So why did McDonald's agree to it?
I think McDonald's Corporation agreed to it, but the franchise owners don't like it.
They mad. Okay, they mad.
McDonald's Corporation, like, yo, we got a new meal. Put this all over. You got no choice.
And the people who own the shit like nigga.
But you know how McDonald's is privately, like individually owned. So you might own a franchise. Whoever owns a few franchises now, you got, like, you know how big the McDonald's menu is? And Cardi B and Offset, big ass faces right there. Like,
shout out to Cardi and Offset. I wonder how much that check was.
That check pretty bad.
Gotta
be nice.
Check was, bro.
Whatever I don't even know what the meal is.
That's fire though, bro.
Yeah.
But Saweetie had a meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Travis Scott had something, right? And he had like sneakers. Like, that's what I'm saying. Everybody want a part of hip hop, so they just grab what they can grab.
Hey, bro. Like, I ain't get the meal yet.
I don't know what the meal is. It must be like lucrative. I don't know.
It's just like what they like. They share big fries. They share large fries, right? One of them have
it's gotta be like a burger and some nuggets. Bro, all they doing is taking the shit they already got and just get it to them.
Put some barbecue sauce on the burger though. I like barbecue sauce on the burger.
It ain't the Cardi Offset meal if you ain't got barbecue sauce on the burger.
Yo, we share fries. We don't like all the fries like that.
You can only have one large container of fries.
Hey, yeah. It's so romantic. Right after COVID, we sticking our head in the same fried box. Bitch, like, come on, man. Like, this shit weird, yo. But I ain't mad at it, though. It's just funny.
Getting that bag.
You already, bro.
All right, man. I was ready to get up out of here, fam. We're going to end it off on that note.
Yo.
Episode 169 of the Barz and Shotz Podcast. Let me find my shit real quick. Here it is. Bang.